Well, hello there, new friends. Well, let's get started with today's story entitled A Happy Outcome Like It Was Meant to Be from the abusive relationship subreddit. So, it's been a week since the relationship came to a screeching halt, and with it, my source of income. The joint account was cleared, and I had $1,000 to my name. I didn't know how I was gonna survive to the end of the year, how to pay the mortgage and feed myself, let alone the cats. I cried for 6 days straight. I was distraught over the end of the relationship despite everything and overwhelmed. I thought of debasing myself and starting an OnlyFans. I thought of offing myself, and then my stepdad came over with a proposal. He suggested I move back in with him and my mom and rent out my house. I was resistant at first because I felt like a failure as it was, but the idea of being 30 and living back with my parents got in the way of my pride. It just so happened he forgot to bring my charger, so I went back to their house. At the same time, my stepsister had come over to visit, so while my stepdad was busy fixing something in the house, me and my stepsister got to talking about the proposal my stepfather made. And lo and behold, she had a friend who was desperately looking for somewhere immediately to escape her abusive husband. She was literally filling in an application for a house that didn't really meet her needs, but she could move in within 2 weeks. Within 20 minutes, we were at my house showing her around. There's enough room for her and her 3 children, along with a separate room for her to run her business. And this way she doesn't need to worry about paying thousands up front and getting a guarantor. I know my house is going to be looked after with someone trusted to the family, and honestly, it just feels so good to know that I'm able to help her. All my stuff would be going in storage anyway, so I can leave whatever she needs at the house. I probably would have dragged my heels about moving back home and stressed so much about finding someone if I hadn't been nudged by my stepfather, even though I knew logically it was the right thing. She'll be moving in the next 2 weeks and I've stopped crying. For the first time in a very long time, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and there's hope for my future. No one will yell at me, throw things at me, and make me doubt my sanity. I can take the time to heal and rebuild my confidence and remember that I'm an awesome, funny, intelligent, and strong person. Alright kids, that brings us to the end of OP's story. I was fortunate enough to get OP's permission to use her story and share it with you all, though I didn't read the quote at the end of it aloud because we know how much YouTube likes to throw around strikes, although the quote is still very poignant. Personally, I'm proud of OP for making such a drastic change in her life. It's also nice to hear she's got a very supportive family, and even though she's gone through such a hard time, like the first thing she does is offer help out to somebody else. It's really proof that she'll do just fine because through all of the things her toxic ex did, it wasn't able to change the core of who she really is. If you'd like to show some love and encouragement to OP, her Reddit post will be linked in the description. If you'd like to show me some love, hit them like and subscribe buttons to make this your safe place, and I'll see you in the next video.